Just K for real.
Well, welcome to the Pink Leaf Podcast, you all. This your girl, Marquita Beyond, and we have powerful, innovative, next level conversation with that K because we're fancy. And so to my left here, we have Just K for real and Bang on Bug. So I'm gonna let K let you all know more about her. Take it over, K.
That was on spot. Don't you want to go back?
I will. I mean, what you want to know? Like, what you
like what you do, and you know, just a little brief
like
intro. Brief intro.
No,
whatever you want to tell the people.
Oh, you a hater. I'm originally from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've been here since '09, and I started doing my show probably like 2019, and I just stuck with it. So like that's what I'm trying to do, push it and make it big, and basically live off of like doing podcasts. So that's the goal.
And you can. I love it. That's the goal here too. So support, like, comment, share, subscribe, like right now.
Okay. What's going on, family? It's your girl, Just K for real. I am a host, a marketing consultant. What else I do? A lot of promotion, basically. I'll make your commercials, your merch. You said I don't do nothing?
No, not in real life.
No, for real. I'm a host, I'm a consultant. It's some other titles. Oh, a producer. Everything media-wise. I'm just the media promotion, marketing, hosting guru.
You was taking the word out of my thought process. Like, okay, so you like a media guru.
Yes, I'm like, you know, the circuit breaker. I ain't the plug, I'm the circuit breaker. Like,
okay, okay. And I was on that podcast called Literally It's No Pressure.
Yes.
So y'all make sure y'all go and, you know, link in with them too. Like it's the pink link. We link.
That part.
Yes. So go link with the It's Literally No Pressure podcast. And so we're gonna start with you, girl.
Oh, everybody.
I don't know. It's like you're just right here.
Okay, I should have sat over there.
I know,
She
right?
still would have went with you first.
I don't know. I'm not biased. I'm not being biased, Bango.
Because we be quiet.
Okay, so I did do y'all podcast. Did you tell me that you was from here?
No, I'm from Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, so what brought you to Atlanta? Oh, okay.
Okay, you feel me? We all right here.
Okay.
But we came here in 2008. My mom brought us out here, so ever since then I just kind of been back and forth. Every 2 years, it kind of ends up every 2 years I be in one or the other place. But I settled here in 2017.
Okay, so you've been here consistent for about what, 5 years now? 6 years?
Not even that, girl. Probably since 2019. Since like 2019, I stayed. I think, yeah.
Okay, so you just love Georgia now.
It's alright. It's really good for business for what I do.
I know, right? Like, why not stay here?
It makes sense.
So what brought you here, Bango?
Basically, I was doing music at the time. I thought it'd be a good place to go, but then when I got here, I just stopped doing it.
You stopped doing it?
Yeah. Then I picked it
That's
back
so
up.
why would you stop?
I mean, I don't know. I just kind of like fuck it. I wasn't really seeing no progress, so I just was like, fuck it. And then you know you try to do the family thing. You know I keep meeting bus down after bus down.
Oh
so
Lord.
I was like,
That's your type.
let me go and get back into like.
They say like attracts like.
No.
What you think?
You said what now?
They say likes attracts like too. Like,
Opposites attract.
opposites
And birds
attract,
of a feather.
but opposites attract. Cause I'd be like, okay, what am I attracting now in my life?
Takers attract givers.
True.
No, I think takers be finding givers.
Cause I'm a giver, and I have to be mindful. Like, what's your energy you coming forth with? Cause people, if they see that, like their energy, opposites attract. And I also like to attract like, cause I like to give, but I also like to get.
I don't meet givers.
I like reciprocation.
I don't meet givers. Givers don't like me, I guess, but
What is
You
your
don't
sign
like
again?
takers. Why you say that?
Because what you be attracted to, I don't think you set it out enough to be like, is this a giver? And then if it's not a giver, you don't be like, never mind.
I'm saying you notice a giver like right off the top, but I don't meet
So why you don't shut them down if they not giving off the top?
I already told you, I gotta be hitting something. Like, so I just can't be around here like a monk. Like,
what about celibacy?
no.
Celibate by a bit.
No.
So, before we really just stop you, what were you saying again?
Basically, I picked up, like, doing music in 2019. Then I started back. Well, I did an interview, and the guy was like, "Can you do you want to do a show?" And then I just ended up kind of just like sticking with like just doing shows, whatever.
Okay, so it just fell into your lap.
Yeah.
What show you would?
I did an interview on ATL Radio, and that's when I had started my business. But you know, my truck went down. Then when I came back, I just started doing my show just like regular. Like I never stopped. Only time I stopped was when he lost the location, so I stopped for like a month or two. Then I got back.
Putting him on blast for losing that location.
Yeah, that's the second time now.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just stay consistent and you know, hopefully take out more than what it is.
It is. I loved it when I was on there.
Appreciate it.
Yes, girl. So this friend me, Sue. How did you all link for co-hosting? It's literally no pressure.
I invaded his space.
Yeah, I put something up saying I needed somebody retarded and
Oh my God.
somebody who retarded and goofy.
Hey yo.
And like they bring good energy, but I need more retardation than goofy. So she
Hey,
hit me up. So she hit me up.
This is the truth. They say the truth revealed in the joke.
And then it was just like cool. Then when she came on, she was like, "Yeah, you should do a show like this, and you should do it like this." And then I was like, I said, "Well, you could do that then, basically."
Oh, awesome. So you went on there and just...
Somebody told me, because when I go out and perform, I kind of take over whoever showcase it is. I'm like, let me see the mic. And I turn it to the host for the night. And so somebody was at a showcase and they was like, I just went on this interview. You should hit him up. You should be his co-host. And I was like, okay. And I told him I was going to be his co-host and that I was never going to leave. And then he stuck with me.
So how long you been hosting together?
You know?
It's
At least like a year. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. You're co-host.
Okay, we got an anniversary. I'm going to go Google it.
I had to pull it up, go back and pull up the first episode.
Okay, I like it. So, well, you discussed the pivot of your podcast. So how do y'all come up with those questions, y'all, topics and stuff? Like, when I was on there, you was asking questions, and I was like, this is deep. Let me think about it.
Boog is
Or do I want to
nosy.
cry about it?
He's nosy.
Basically, it's like everything. Sometimes I could be like at work, and then like a lot of questions come from when I'm just at work. Then the day before, like I go online, I look up songs, poems, just quotes, and like sometimes one word can make me think of a question, and that's how I come up with it. But I try not to. Sometimes when I see on a podcast, every once in a while I might get a question, but I make sure I reference the show because you know people were stealing my question, so I make sure I reference whatever show or whatever. If I copy somebody else's, you get what I'm saying?
Right, like I got this question from this show, so okay, it's good.
That was y'all FYI, like, or y'all PSA, reference us when y'all stealing from Bug.
Yeah, do that.
Right.
That part.
I mean, it comes back to you when you're doing something.
Okay.
Okay, so you've been out here. We know you got you a chocolate. So we discussed relationships. So how do you balance your relationship with everything that you have going on, business, podcast, and how do you keep that balance to, you know, keep things going happily and harmony?
I'm lucky that my man is an entertainer too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
understand.
and he is serious. So he gonna go to the studio. He gonna go to work. He gonna go shoot a video. He gonna go, and everything I'm doing, he gonna go too. He wanna be a part of it. So he just makes it easy.
Right. So it's not, oh, you doing this and you doing that. It's not that he don't understand the drive.
The
He
only-
has the ambition.
The only separation I think we have mentally with it is the personality. So I'm friendly, and men apparently don't like that.
No.
But that's not. I don't know. I've never dealt with somebody who didn't like my personality or care for me to be friendly and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody I've dealt with in the past, they didn't really care. It's just that's
But
how
he
I am.
cares, so that's a different dynamic for you.
Yeah, but he'll
Just
understand.
trying to balance it.
Like if his friends are, because we'll be out and maybe his friends will be like, dang, like your girl over here talking to such and such, and he'll be like, man, she probably getting him to follow me or something. And I'm like, nah, for real, that's what I was doing, or I'm getting him to tap into your music. So he understands that I'm working.
Yes, that's good that you all have found that medium, and he trusts you enough to not be aggressive about it.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
I seen him shut a girl down who was being too friendly to him, so I could see why
That's great.
he would want Kay to be like the same way.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, yeah, he don't play. He was at a show one time, and one of these hosts who knows both of us was drunk and touching on him. And he was like, get off of me. Like everybody was telling me after the show. He was like, get off of me. Why are you on me? You know my girl. Yeah, she was like, I know your girl. Like, girl, you know who I am.
Wow.
Yeah, people be tripping.
So how do you balance your
I don't have to balance it.
jump offs?
I don't got nobody care about me but my mom and dad, so I don't have no girl who just like, love me, so I don't have to balance.
I care about you.
Right. Kay cares.
No,
Kay cares.
I do.
That sounds good.
Right? Kay cares.
I don't believe her, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't have to balance it.
Crazy.
But if I do, it's like really, if you're not staying with me, I'll probably get like one day with you, like out the week, like for dates and stuff. So
If your lady is not staying with you, you probably get one day, or your friend girl.
yeah, she probably get one day that I have free for real. Unless she gonna come to me while I do my show and stuff like that, but I don't really have one day free.
Can somebody ride on the truck with you?
Nah.
Oh, you drive trucks?
Yeah. I deliver gas, so I'm home every day, so
Okay, well that's good.
not like I be gone all week.
So what are you doing to, are you even looking for something solid on your journey as you building, or are you trying to just build and then get into something?
I tell, when I meet girls, I said, if you want to be my wife, like you would have to show me, like, and if you gonna be like on some bullshit, I mean, just enjoy you. You hear what I'm saying?
You tell people that?
Yeah.
Like how soon?
You have to know that's your wife. I thought I was listening to something and it was like, I knew that was my wife. And I've been hearing that reference a lot. A man knows. So how, if she's showing you and you telling her, like, how does it work?
I mean, if she's showing me, like, I'm gonna feel like she my wife already. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
During the girlfriend stage. So if she's not doing that, then just enjoy what it is. Like,
yeah, it is what it is in these streets.
Don't be so rushed, child. People don't get to know each other and then be a wife. A wife? I'm trying to know your middle
Right, I'm trying to see your husband.
I'm saying I don't expect that right away, but I say like
2 weeks.
no, I say 3 or 4 months in, she on some girlfriend shit. Like she trying to show me like, oh, I'm fucking with him.
Right.
That's reasonable.
It goes both ways. Yeah. And I'm thinking about something. Because I was telling someone, like, I have a lot of busy schedule myself. And so I was telling someone, they was like, going somewhere. And I was like, we barely talk. Seems like you got something else going on.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you got a lot of stuff going on too? I was like, no, but still, you make time for who you want to make time for.
Right.
So it's a trip.
So what's enough time for you then?
Enough time for me would be, and I say that cliche because somebody was calling me too much, and I'm like, is it me? Because I was busy. I'm trying to do something. If I say I'm gonna call you back, give me at least time to call you back, but do call. Don't not call. Is what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying as far as spending time.
for me,
Yeah.
I'm a counselor, so we can be clingy. I'm not as clingy because I do have stuff going on myself, and I've been awaiting, so it's like not like that old clingy when I was younger. Cancer when I ain't had no job, I ain't had nothing to do, no kids. So I think the level of my clinginess for time now is like a balance, like, you know.
Around your
you
schedule.
can't even say it.
Around both our schedule. Around both our schedule, and then, you know, when you got some off time, you check in. When I have off time, I check in.
How many days a week is good?
Every day. Every day.
If you be busy, you can't see nobody.
You can talk every day. You don't have to see me, but we can talk
I'm
every
saying
day.
seeing them. How good is?
It depends on where he stay, where I stay, and then what he has going on, what I have going on. But
What's your minimum?
at least 3 to 4 days.
That's decent.
Hold up, like dates or just like?
Not dates, but maybe sending. If we're not serious, like once, you know, once or twice out the week. But if we're serious, at least 4 days. Am I being unreasonable?
I think that's pretty good.
Because if we're not staying together, you know, it's not gonna be every day. But
What if he? Okay, let me go. So what if he said, "I want that ass every day"? Like, that's cool, or that's too much?
It just depends.
Know how much you like them.
Yeah.
That part.
That is important, because if the level of attraction in it is there, it's gonna be mutual.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you know, girls be cheating, and then they might come home sore, so they might be like,
I haven't ever cheated.
every girl I meet say that.
They be lying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, some, okay? I'm serious, like right now. For real, for real.
I don't know about that. We need lie detector tests, like.
I never cheated.
I'm a Cancer, we're loyal.
I give you that. Cause y'all crazy.
That ain't in the Bible, and then
It's in the
it's
Cancer
in the
Bible.
Bible. So
It ain't in the Bible.
It's in the
We're like, but my thing is, whenever I feel like I have to cheat, it's time for me to dismiss myself, because it's like, it's not worth it. It's energy, and I'm
Would you
big on
tell
energy.
somebody?
Huh?
Would you tell somebody?
If I did?
If you feel like you want to cheat.
Girl, I think I probably, let me see, I'm trying to think. Nah, because that could bring drama. You know, you don't know how a
He
man
might
might
beat you up for
respond.
that.
Right. And I went through domestic violence, so I wouldn't know how he might respond, so I don't think I would tell him, but I would start getting my plans together to remove myself from that relationship, because you just can't, sometimes it's just not easy to break up, neither.
I'll tell somebody that.
your girls leave when I be at work.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
scared of you
Why?
because you beat women.
Not only
I'm saying that, Kay.
I'm saying
We
you hit me,
discussed
I
that
hit you
last
back
time.
though. So I mean,
Oh, y'all excuse him.
He like, hold on, let me let you know. This is what
you
it
hit
is.
me, I hit you back.
He's the man gonna hit
You
you
want
back,
to
and I said that.
You gonna still like really hit her?
It depends on how she hit me.
Hey yo.
But it's best to do some man shit to them, because some women be like, "Oh, well, ain't nobody. I fight dudes." I said, "You ain't fought the right nigga, because you're supposed to hit them hard enough to where they don't hit you again."
But let me
Stop
tell you,
solo.
because this girl, me and my ex did break up, and you know, he was lying to me, lying to her, and somehow she ended up calling me when I had did my little healing, and she was talking about some, yeah, he called me and I found that he been texting you and this and that, and I slept it, this and that. I was like, look, honey, I was like, me and him ain't together, but don't put your hands on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and he ain't beat her because he don't do that. But if she had slapped you would have laid her out.
Dr.
It's
Saxo.
like the Cleveland bus driver, but they gonna be way more power behind.
That's why I told her, I was like, girl, every man is not gonna go for that. I said, now, the entire time we was together, he did not ever put his hands on me. I said, so, I mean, but he was getting what he, you know.
I would have never. I don't know. I don't ever think to hit nobody. That's everybody though. I'm not
I
fighting.
ain't got time for that. Especially if you've been through something like that. Like, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, let's say you hit me first though, and I'd be chilling. So then when you would do something fucked up, like come in the morning, that's when I hit you back.
But I
But
know
you
some,
done already
another
hit me.
man that was going
What you
through
gonna
that.
say?
His ex, I don't know if he got back with her or not, because I had to cut the friendship off. But she was like abusing him, like hitting him a lot, you know. So it's sad because you actually have women that will abuse men.
That's a fact.
So it can go both ways.
That's so weird.
And then she called, one girl was doing it, she called my sister, and then was like, yeah, Bug doing this to me and doing that. And then my sister told my mom, she was like, I don't know what the fuck that girl doing, but she doing something. Bug just don't do that.
Right, because he was saying the same thing. He don't hit women, but she would call and make it seem like it was him. Well, at least he was telling me from his side of the story that. But I believe, you know, I didn't take him as a guy that hit women.
That's it that your people believed you or like knew who you were. Because I feel like everybody around me just gonna go for whatever the story is.
Whatever you tell them?
No, whatever anybody tell them. Like, I feel like everybody should know me well enough, but if somebody tells them something that's just not me, I don't see nobody that's gonna be like, nah, Kayla wouldn't do that.
Why?
That's just the people I'm around, like my family and stuff. Heck, no.
They haters?
But they don't know you, so they might not know you for real then.
Yeah, I think that they know who they want me to be or who they expect me to be, but yeah, I don't think that they haters. I know that they love me, but they just don't know me. And then don't care to know me enough to be like, nah, Kayla wouldn't do that. They're gonna be like, why you do? I'm like, what?
Right.
What do you mean? I wouldn't do that. No.
So they really don't know if you did or if you didn't.
Exactly, but they gonna go with the story. I'm not gonna get a, hey, what happened? My dad might ask me what happened before he just assumed. But if my mother called my dad and tell him what happened, he's gonna believe it.
Because it's your mom.
Yeah, because he loved her.
Right.
They're like, they ain't even together.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Girl, yeah, it's a mess.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, I ain't get really no questions for y'all. Because I was, like, trying to get here. But I was like, I like a freestyle conversation, too. And so that was another thing. So I was like, okay, we're going to write a rough draft, but we're going to go with the flow of things. So, with us discussing this, what do you feel would be best moving into your next relationship? Like, what is the characteristics you're looking for besides just her being a wife? What are those things that you would look for her to do?
Willing to obey. I need you to cook.
Oh, I asked you the wrong question.
I need you to
obey. Hold on. Obey.
Yeah.
Now submissive. I've come to terms with submissive, but this, y'all, I don't even say Nigga, but this ninja say obey. Okay, did you hear that?
I hear it often.
I mean, this shouldn't be like nothing
Obey,
foreign,
not
yeah.
submissive. Obey. Oh, what's the difference between submissive and
I don't
obey?
know, that submission is your word. But obey is whatever the fuck I tell you to do. I know what obey means.
Oh my gosh.
So what's submission mean? Let me Google it. Hold on.
I'm crying.
Girl, he threw me off with the obey.
He said, oh, no, that's your word. I didn't say that. I'm crying. What's the other characteristics?
Besides
Cook,
obey.
clean the house in your ass, be loyal, honest, family oriented, and I don't want you dressing like no hoe. Like I went out earlier today, then I seen this girl, her ass cheeks was out. I'd be like, God damn, it looked good, but you be like,
Out in public, like,
bruh, like she was on a date. Okay, ready to conform to the authority or will of others, or passive.
submissive for me is
So it's better if I just say passive.
no submissive. Are you willing to
That's a
submit
synonym.
to me as your husband? And then, and a woman submits when she feels comfortable in submitting. Like, I don't think I ever been submissive because I don't think I felt comfortable.
What make you comfortable?
Someone who's able to lead and he submits to a higher power than himself. Like, you have to be able to submit to a higher power yourself before you expect me to submit to you, because then I can trust you to lead as a man and provide and protect and have the knowledge that you need to have and being that king that I can submit to.
I mean, I provide and protect, you know what I'm saying? I believe in God, so all this
But
shit
you also
is
have to
all
have like the knowledge
of what?
of being able to comfort me, you know, emotionally, spiritually, when I'm going through things, you know, how to pour into me besides monetarily. You know, it's deeper than money. When I say provide, people be thinking automatically money, but providing means, you know,
a connection.
Right. The time, building, pouring into, yes, lifting up, all those things, and money.
I mean, I could do that.
You do that?
I'm all around, like, you know.
Right.
I remember this girl, she was calling me, I actually had married her, but we divorced.
Well, how long y'all married?
Like 6 months. But we was off and on for like years though.
Is it?
Well, I don't get that.
But like I remember one time she called me and she was saying like how her daddy don't care about it, like she was crying. And before we got off the phone, she was like smiling and laughing. So I know how to do that.
That was one time.
I mean, I can't think of some other ones.
Like not in the marriage.
That was before we got married.
Oh, okay.
But I always was like lifting her up, like, you know.
Right. Okay. So you have the potential to lift your lady up and not bring her down. And I love that you say that because that's significant on your journey. Don't you feel, okay? Like as you're building and who you with determines how you move and what you do, because you can have someone backing you like, yeah, baby, go for it. Don't do that. Don't invest in that. Don't do that. And that's what I mean when I say provide. I need someone who's backing me, supporting me, got my back. Go for that. Mm-hmm. No matter what, I got your back. We here. You got this. You know, not nobody scared. I can't, because I take risks. I used to gamble, but now I bet on me.
I know that's right.
So you never dated somebody who wasn't talented at what they do, but it's like,
no.
Why would I keep like trying to push her to something she's not even good at?
I'm saying if that's her nature. I'm not saying that's not her nature, you know, but you can sometimes just by what you're telling someone will bring out something else in them too. You know, it depends on who you have in your corner.
Yeah, I mean, also I think it depends on who you are as a person, as far as how much someone else impacts how hard you go.
Right.
I feel like in the past I've been in relationships and I've slowed down due to the relationship.
Exactly.
But now I'm over that.
Because he had the same drive and ambition.
That too, but even if tomorrow he was like, I don't think you should do that, and I knew that I was supposed to do that, then that's what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
We just gonna have to talk about it later, but
you're still gonna do it.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
But then, guess what? If that was your husband and he said, "Baby, don't do that," you have to submit if you're gonna be submissive.
I'm working.
That's important for me because I do want to be a submissive wife. That's why I have to be mindful who I choose because I need someone who would back it.
It gotta
for
make
me
sense.
to be able to know I can submit to his knowledge and his.
That's obeying.
That'd be tough for me.
It gotta.
If he's not on alignment, then you gotta make sure it's in alignment because that determines how you move.
Submission is difficult for me as a person. Just not. I'm not built that way because I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? But it has to make sense. If what you're telling me not to do or to do doesn't make sense to me, we're gonna have to sit down and talk. You're gonna have to make me get it. Otherwise, I can't go for that. And it's your title. I love you. We together forever. So we're gonna have to work through this later. But if it didn't make sense, I'm gonna go do it.
Some women aren't built for marriage though. Most of the women I meet though, they're not really built for it.
They're not built for it.
You think submission is the only, like, that's a key thing?
Yeah. And forgiveness.
I think forgiveness is more important. So you won't forgive me when I go do the thing that you told me not to do. But
I'm saying it's just like I be feeling like God is the owner. Like if it's a team, God is the owner. I'm the head coach, and my wife is the player. When I call the play, you need to do the play. Like we're not gonna win if you always like I'm gonna just do what I want to do. Like that's not gonna work.
Gotta make sense. What if the play that you call is not the best play for the game?
I mean, I would know if I got a player who's more intelligent as far as like knowing what he's supposed to do. But if I know I'm the most intelligent one, I'm saying do this, you need to do that. But sometimes you do meet women who's smarter than a guy, so it'll make sense then if she just change it up. But most of the time, you need to do what I ask you. Because I'm the type, if you do that and then it made sense, it's like, okay. But then when it's like when a woman fuck up, she look at you like, fix it. So if I always gotta fix it, like, do what I say. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I understand that part too.
That's a fact. But I don't.
And that's
I don't
why.
look for a fixer.
And that's why if he's a man that you can submit to, and you're submitting when things do whatever, that's where he come in at.
But I don't be looking for nobody to fix what go wrong. If
Well,
it,
not necessarily that,
or
but
the blame
being, you know, two becomes one. So y'all fixing it together without it being chaotic too. You know what I'm saying? Or blaming because y'all agreed and you was able to submit to his leadership and making decisions. What I'm saying.
Agreement is a better word.
Yeah.
I can agree with what we
Agree to disagree too.
decide.
And when I say submissive, I'm not saying just yeah, everything. Because like you was saying, Kay, it's gonna be times where it's gonna be okay. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, and it may be where the day you just ain't as submissive to.
I think forgiveness is the number one thing for marriage, bro. Forgiveness and compromise
And communication.
Yeah, for sure. That's. If you got that, then you can make it work. If y'all already made the agreement that y'all want to be together forever, then y'all gonna be having to communicate for the rest of your life about what to do next.
Yes.
But yeah, submission is like, I think that's minuscule. Because if you know who you are, it's just a different disposition that you have when it comes to people telling you what to do. If you know what your vision is and what your goal is, then you put some time into thinking it through to get to where you want to go. So now that you've added this player to the team or this head coach to the team, if he's like, well, nah, everything you're saying is wrong, do this instead, you're going to have to give me more direction.
But the thing is, too, before it gets to that, the discernment and how he moves, you should see that before you marry him to have to submit.
But it's just easy to get a woman who don't have goals, like they not career driven.
Yeah.
They just ready. They could be working at McDonald's. They be ready for a nigga to get them pregnant, and you know what I'm saying.
That'll be easy for you if you don't want to have to go through that.
Yeah,
and that's why. Yeah, like if you want someone that just you want to take care of, yeah, that's easy. But if you got someone that's driven and, you know, ambitious and building herself, then yeah, that's gonna be where you gotta see how y'all gonna align minds to build together.
We need to go to McDonald's after this. Set you up on some dates. Wendy's, Checkers.
Because that'll be easy in a way, you think.
And they probably
because everything gonna come with something. Everything comes with something.
Workers, they got bomb bodies.
Postal workers.
Yeah. And they got benefits. So they could just do their 9 to 5, come home, got their benefits, and then listen.
I met one, she was shade funny though.
What?
Oh,
she ain't walking down. She had a truck or something.
Oh, she was shade funny though.
But I think that's.
But it's gonna be something with everything. You just gotta go through the kinks.
That's the compromise and the communication part. I know I stress my man out. I'll be like, babe, I'm sorry. But
I love y'all reels y'all been doing together.
That's an old child. My baby like that. Free my baby till my baby free.
Girl, I thought the baby was there.
I know, right?
I was like, oh, look at Kay and her birthday.
I gotta drop it like he did, so they assume like to leave me alone.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You gotta do that sometimes.
But we claim that he gonna be home soon.
Amen. Free, what's his name?
Scaffini and that big.
Free Scaffini. Why y'all laughing?
Not for real.
Why y'all looked at me? Like,
you look good.
So,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, handsome. So how is it maneuvering a relationship since we on that while, you know, I hear these streets? So how do you maneuver that? How do you balance that?
What, with him being locked up?
Yeah.
How do I maneuver it?
Being depressed.
No, I
Staying
just hit
busy.
depression. Honestly, I'm doing the same thing I was before, but going harder. Yeah, staying busy for sure, going harder. Because it's more, we got somebody that's locked up. It's a lot of money that go into that. It's lawyer fees. He got to eat. He need to talk to you. and that's the main thing, those things. But so it's like, all right, outside of regular expenses and then business expenses, now this is another expense. And so you go harder and just make sure that he's taken care of. I'm like, I know when he come home, I'm not working. I'm about to sit down.
Amen.
Hello.
I'm with it. I did that too. Yeah.
Where he at now?
I don't know.
He still in jail?
No, he out. He's somewhere.
What happened? What happened to him?
What happened?
We broke up.
I'm saying, what'd he do? Oh, you did something.
That was the DV relationship.
Mm.
My kid's dad.
He need to go behind you. Oh, my bad. Never mind.
Girl. Yes. Yeah, that was that. But I was young, and then that was another thing. Like when I think of the place I was at when I attracted it into my life, yeah, I can see how that happened, because wherever you are, you can attract that into your life.
Girl, let me tell you something. This is how I got mine. I remember the day I was in the car and I said, I want somebody that's crazy about me. And I got somebody that was crazy about me. I was like...
It was like a prayer?
It wasn't a prayer.
Whatever you think.
I said it.
The law of attraction is real.
Baby. And man, soon after that, it was a crazy man in my life. I was like, this
crazy about you. You was like...
He didn't play. I used to be like, I don't want to be with you no more. We're not together.
He didn't want to
He was like, yes, we are.
You scared?
No, a crazy nigga.
Oh.
No, hell no.
How did you get out of that?
How did I get out of it? Oh, girl, I escaped.
Oh, Lord.
I escaped, child. He had to, all right, I went to Maryland, but he drove me to the airport or whatever. He was like, oh, I thought you was just getting away for a little bit. You was gonna come back. No, I went to Maryland. I was figuring out life. I was going through a lot of, it was crazy. It was maybe a 2-month span. It felt like a year. It was just, I never slept. I was just doing stuff. But I escaped, came back, had to steal my car from him. I left the apartment with him because the main thing I was worried about was getting the lease closed so that it ain't mess up my credit.
Right.
But I should have been left because he was still in that thing. Even they offered him money through COVID and was like, we'll pay off the lease, just give us the keys. He told them no. He ain't had no electricity in that hole. Like, he had my pets.
So how they get him out? The police?
Nah, eventually he just left. He was squatting for a long time in that place. And that, I don't know what happened to that bill. I pray to God it's just gone. I hope the COVID people just took it, because I ain't heard nothing about it.
That's a blessing.
Amen.
But do you feel like maybe where you are in your life, you've attracted that type of relationship as well?
I mean, all I do is work, so whatever come in my life, I just enjoy it. That's how I'm thinking. Like, so I ain't really. I mean, I didn't say it like when I'm ready for one, I get a wife or whatever. But I love the whole. So just
you do
enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. To each his own.
Just don't look for a wife in it.
I don't know that.
My auntie used to say that. My auntie used to be like, she was like, yeah, people be saying it, but a hoe can turn to a wife, because she was knowing people like at her job and stuff. Like sometimes they'll quit, but then you hear women who say, I work around women, and once she a hoe, she a chill, but she eventually get back to it. So,
I mean, it's just the nature of a person. You know what I'm saying? So they can become a wife, and they can definitely change. So if they do the work, I'm not gonna say that they can't change, but then you got some people like who is still in them, to be who they are. It's just like, I feel like if a man hit once, that's in him to do.
I think
he can change, but I don't know. I don't want to test those waters.
You say if he hit what?
If he hit you once, it's in him to do it again.
That's a fact.
So,
but
I mean, there may be different correlations.
A hoe changing is gonna the same thing. It depends on how much they like you.
Right.
You can
and then I'm not gonna say that a man can't just change from that and be renewed.
I'm gonna say that. I ain't saying.
People have been renewed from drugs.
Something is different about that. something is different about a narcissist. Narcissists are locked in with, they are in denial, they are delusional, they are in that. They not changing.
Yeah, they are true.
Yeah, they not changing because they only change based on their situation. Let them get locked up. Oh, I'm changed. I'm hallelujah. I talk to God and I know I'm being punished. Well, let them get out. Bitch, you ain't answer my phone call. What? That nigga gonna fight you.
Yeah.
You better make sure you gone when he get out of jail. You ain't come get him. That nigga's gonna fight you. What?
You preaching to her.
I'm trying to tell you, it's real.
Okay, so have you had a whole phase?
No. Well, let me say this.
Okay, wait.
Back it up.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at me like, she like.
Okay, I was about to say it. You
we all been there.
Hello? It's a great time.
I would say when I was younger, but it wasn't just out there, you know, like that.
What's that mean?
Meaning like, let me say for instance,
like 2 dudes in a day.
no,
3
it wasn't
days in a
like
week?
that. No, it was like, okay, a situation when, I'm just gonna be honest, you all. Okay, so the guy that I call myself loving, and then I call myself working over him, but then he came back, and then I had to move on with someone, and then I think I had another friend that I met. That was like a short summer season that I went through when I could think about it. When I was like maybe 16, so it was a short summer season of okay.
Oh, that was a little early.
We was
no judgment. My whole phase was in college though, so you know, I feel a little bit.
Okay, I went through that and got over it.
I mean, I ain't judging you though.
Yeah, so it was like, and then I would have like friends, but I wouldn't just. It would probably be one person, but I wouldn't, you know, with everybody like that.
Yeah, my mom used to be like, she said, I don't see all them good. Take all them bitches.
Yeah,
She's like,
I want
how
ever
they
like
do
that.
that?
Your daddy must be slanging it.
Nah.
You know I've seen him before, so
He's slanging it.
I ain't saying that.
Oh Lord.
He must be doing something. She talking about how they do it.
I know, right?
She
Like,
must got
But
I
for
can
real
really
though,
take
you
this
don't
one.
have to be. I always say I'm not like no big nigga like that. But when I was younger though, I remember this girl. She used to be like, she like you be fucking.
Oh Lord.
So you don't have to be like huge to
No,
make a
you don't.
girl sore.
Right.
No, you just
And
gotta know how to have
then-
sex.
If it's like that, that ain't even the best. Just
Not
like,
for real.
especially when you think about it, it's just like, give me average.
It gotta be fun. That's what makes sex good, is when it's fun. Like, it gotta be a battle. If your sex is not a battle, you're doing it wrong. But make it a battle. Like, this,
Right.
it's not your goal at the end of this to win, because this is my goal. I'm trying to win.
Exactly, for both of us.
To win.
Yeah. Like, I want you to be like, damn, girl. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. Do my thing.
Oh Lord.
You don't need too many of them.
But yeah,
Oh,
but I wouldn't
you
even
gotta
call it
stop saying
that.
sex
So
to people. You gotta get you some champions in the ring.
what is
about
the
your friend?
what is the whole phase for you? Because I don't think that was.
Whole phase.
I know people who done did more than that, like in one day or threesome. I haven't ever did a threesome. Have you?
I
Have
ran
you?
trains on girl.
Trains? Is that a threesome?
No, it's like
But that's one at a time.
it might be a girl I smash on a regular, and this one I didn't have no apartment, so my homeboy was at the house to itself. So I bring her over, I smash, and then I come out the room. She was with me.
Clearly, all them people in there.
And when at first I peeped in, I was like, see what they was doing, and he was like trying to. But yeah, they was with it though.
I think a
So-
whole phase is
What is it for you?
your whole phase is just when you do what you want. You have sex with who you want. I don't know how many days a week or whatever, but it's like you're not locking yourself to a person or limiting whatever you want to do.
10 guys, it's like you had a whole phase.
Oh no, I guess I haven't been because I ain't ever.
Your body
And it's
count is
like
less than 10 girls.
I'm not gonna get that information out here, but because it's my account. Like if it is, if it
Less than 20, this what it sounds.
it's less than 10. But I don't feel like I should even let nobody know what it is.
They
Like
grow
that ain't their
closer to
business.
you.
Like,
All
cause
these
I'm
grow
not gonna
closer.
ask them.
Hmm.
It ain't their business. I won't ask them.
They
What's
gonna
your
drop it in the
body
comments.
Huh?
They gonna drop it in the comments. They gonna be like, oh yeah, right.
Drop it. But I mean, I know it's less than 10.
What's yours, Kay?
I don't know.
Look, let me count. Let me make sure.
I'm crying. I don't know.
Y'all
My body
over
count is
40.
one.
Look.
No,
Look,
no,
start taking your fingers behind your back.
okay. My body count is 1. Okay.
But it doesn't
Baby,
matter
calm.
because, like, does it matter?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think it matters at all.
It's harder to bond with people. Like,
That's not
Yeah,
true.
it
I feel like it is.
soul ties. But if you've been, like, doing the work and all that, releasing all that, does it matter?
No, I don't think it matters either way.
It matters.
What is your body count?
Oh, I told it. It's like
112.
it's like close like 140.
Jesus.
Man,
You can't bond with nobody?
high.
I can't. I just me hoes.
I thought you said
No,
it's hard to
be
bond
like
people.
For
triple
women.
digits.
No,
Women.
no. How you know you ain't no woman?
Because I see it.
No, that's not why.
Because I be meeting the girls who done fucked a lot of dudes, and it's like, they don't even be on no bun and shit. They be like, let me see what I can get from you, and I'm finna get the fuck away from you.
But if they
No.
meet somebody that they really like, they gonna want to be.
If
Right.
you 35 and you ain't met nobody you really like you ain't
I'm
never been married,
39 in July. Don't go there.
don't go there.
Wait, what you gonna say? Because she said you're 35.
You should have bonded with somebody.
They
But
don't
see,
even
I've
do
had
it.
long-term relationships. The last one was 7 years, and I've been out of it going on. Oh, wow. It's 2 years this month.
Ooh, child.
For what?
Hallelujah.
Huh?
I mean, I think, I don't know, it's a long time to be with somebody 7 years. That sounds so long. Forever
It
sounds
didn't
long. to
seem
me.
long when we was in it, though.
That's
It's-
good.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
It was, yeah. I don't regret the relationship.
My man always say it feel like we've been together forever. And I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, it just feel like it's
Wow.
forever.
But why man body count be like so high, too?
Mine is low compared to like,
Yeah, I know.
You
People
guys
been
are
400, 500. Like, how?
yeah, that's their numbers. Like my homeboy.
How?
I mean, some niggas start fucking like at 9 and shit. I ain't started fucking till I was like 17.
That's good.
So yeah, them niggas was fucking early.
Wow.
They dirty. They probably got something though. Your friends got stuff. I'm gonna tell you that.
Wow.
Ain't
And
no-
so this is how they conversations be, y'all.
no, for real. We just be talking.
Yes. I love y'all energy.
Yeah, but one of my homeboys, he always say he had been burnt 4 times. And my other homeboy, he said he don't get checked. He just let the girls go.
He gotta go himself.
He
And
dirty.
he was like,
He
Dick
scared.
gonna fall off.
he in prison now.
Well, he
Oh
got
yeah, he
checked
probably
enough.
been dirty in it. How long he been in there?
They check you in jail.
Over,
They do check him.
probably been, shit, he probably been in there about 10 years down there.
Oh.
He having sex like that. You think he in there having sex?
I don't know.
You trying to say is he messing with man? Or what?
That's all.
He
Only
like the
option
most,
to me.
he like the most
No,
gangster
guards.
nigga I ever been around too.
They mess
So
with guards. They be
Yeah,
some
that's
guards.
a
he said he ain't
fact.
hit no guard though. But he one of them slick talking nigga. He can talk a girl to anything. But yeah, I don't know. I
He
don't know.
can't tell you on the phone. He been hitting the guard.
He said he did know. He'll tell me. He tell me like everything. But yeah, he said he ain't hit no guard.
He gotta be getting something with it. Yeah,
He
sex
said, I
with
remember he
Some
told
lotion
me.
and baby
He
oil.
said he used to jack off like 8 times a day. And shit.
No.
I'd be like, what the nigga?
Around a bunch of niggas.
Oh, wow.
So
I ain't gonna put that on everybody in jail.
Oh, yeah,
But
man,
it
that's a
makes
long
you-
time
it
to
do
have
makes
a
you
400
think.
body count and then
Cause
go to prison for 10 years.
I don't want to think that, like, because they actually be hitting guards.
Okay,
I don't know. We gonna.
listen.
I don't know. Maybe he can't say it over the phone, but he ain't told me he did.
He definitely not gonna blow his stuff up.
He didn't say some crazy shit on that phone.
Oh, Lord.
So I don't know. He probably ain't gonna say that though.
Wow. That's awesome. I guess.
I'm crying.
Huh?
I said I'm crying.
But he'll be at you though. If I had him with me now, he every girl, first one to second one to, he one of them guys. He try to holler at everything he see. Like he do this, and when he see him, he go like this.
Get
We walk.
I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Like plotting in his head.
Not for real.
You saw everything already.
You know what it's supposed to look like.
Wow. So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all like manifest things in your life? Have you manifested something? And what was it?
Everything.
Everything? I know, right?
Yeah, I got a song that say that. Like, it's weird seeing everything you claim.
Wow.
For sure. Everywhere I'm at right now.
So how did you get into manifesting?
I feel like a lot of things that I learned a title for later, I've already been this way. Right?
Man, we here. We here.
I feel like I've always been like this. My grandma's a prayer and stuff, so I think about her sometimes now because when I was a kid, she'd be like, sleep with the angels. And then now I be talking to angels. And I'm like, today I was talking to them. I'm like, is y'all the angels that was here when my grandma was telling me go sleep with y'all? I'm like,
you see them?
No, I don't see nobody. But I just feel presence. Okay. But yeah, I've always been positive, always spoke highly of things, and I see what happens, and so it took me even further, or maybe want to go harder about it, like, oh, this worked, so let me do this again, and I just watch everything happen.
But I ain't gonna lie now, even though you've been there, when you start doing the next thing, you're like, but I know it's gonna work out.
Oh, some things, yeah, now, like I said, I just got to anxiety recently, and my sister today was like, when you start getting anxious, and I'm like, recently.
I'm taking risks, I'm getting deep in this stuff, like, hey, it's gonna be a little like, whew.
But now I'm starting to sing. Today I learned row, row, row your boat. I be singing that now, and it's kind of just saying, down the stream of consciousness. Merrily, life is but a dream.
Because you can be going downstream or upstream, and resistance is trying to go upstream when you can just let it flow down.
I'm just floating. That's what I do to get back grounded. Start floating, and yeah, when that anxiety hit, I try to tell myself I already know this, everything is gonna work out, but it's life. Like life and around us starts to impact the way that we feel. So I'm like, chill, don't let that bother you. It's never bothered you before. Everything else has worked out every time. So
girl, you is preaching.
Thank you.
That's what I've been going through, girl. We here.
Yes.
I hope y'all heard her.
Okay. Listen.
And so you bang them, and I'm gonna go back to that 35-year-old question you were about to say too. But you can answer your manifestation question first. Okay.
Well, I mean, I usually just try to, I just be wanting people removed away from me usually, and in a few weeks they'll be gone. So.
That's good.
So you manifest them out your life?
Yeah, I pray like God can remove people that's not supposed to be around me.
Amen. I said that prayer. That's how me and my ex broke up.
Okay.
And I was like, because God, if it's meant for us to be together, if not, remove him. And I was loving this guy. At least I thought. But Bishop was that Christian son. He was like, you be so in love. Yeah, this gonna be my man forever. My baby mama this, my baby daddy. I was just laughing like, no, he's preaching to me. Okay. And next thing you know, y'all ain't together no more. I'm like, right. I'm like, dang, how you know?
If you don't fit, don't force it. That's the thing. People want to stay down so bad. Nah, let's pick each other up. And if we're not picking each other up, go be down by yourself. I'm good. What they say, I done ride and died. Every time I ride, I die.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to ride and die. I'm trying to just ride and live. Let's live good.
And if you looking for a ride or die, baby, you better look somewhere else. Because people want you to do stuff that don't even add up to my ride or die. Huh?
Like what? What's too much?
Well, for instance, when someone had wrecked my car, it was in my name. They left the scene, and then told me that other people left the scene. And so when the insurance calls me, and I'm like, hold on, I thought you said they left the scene. They done filed a claim on my insurance because they done got my tag number. So I'm like, oh, baby, that's gonna be on me, a hit and run. So I'm like, oh, it's not going down on Marquita Beyond like that because I haven't got nothing, no points on my license. So we finna go to the police station. And you gonna turn me in like that? You know, but you came in when you left the scene with my license plate.
Yeah, you always call the police.
I'm not no ride or die.
Not when you setting me up.
Right.
You're tripping. I think that's weird. I don't like the ride or die thing.
No.
I think it's really immature. And I was listening to SZA got a song that I really like right now. But in the lyrics, she's like, I'm gonna hold your gun for you. I'm gonna lie on the under oath for you. And I'm like, first of all, are you living that life? One,
No.
because you're SZA.
Don't be doing none of that, because I'm not gonna do none of that.
But she's SZA. So who is she really holding guns for and drugs and stuff? Like, you're rich. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So why are
but
you
put that in
telling
young ladies' heads?
I'm saying this would they'll take one small incident and damn near make a whole album about some stupid shit. Like, she probably did do it once before,
but
and now
then
she gonna
she
keep
acting like
talking
she
about
doing
it.
no.
Yeah.
And young girls listen to that thinking that's cool.
Yeah, and that's what they learning. Oh, I'm gonna hold your gun. I'm gonna hold your drugs.
I'm not
They
gonna hold
talking
your
about,
drugs.
I
I'm not
wanna-
gonna put them in my pants, my cooter,
No.
my Buddha, nothing.
They talking about I want hood niggas
And go
and all
down.
of this stuff. I'm so
And then-
straight on that. Or you say that, and I'm like, my man been in jail since December. You say that until that nigga is in jail. You're not about to hold him down. You're
Right.
not gonna stay loyal to him. You're not gonna keep paying all of this money that it take for him to be
That's a
gone.
lot.
Yeah,
I've been there.
they really jacking it like this is cool. I
It's
hate all of
not.
them interviews. They like, oh, I want a hood nigga. I'm
No.
like, y'all so stupid.
No.
You don't say that. You should start saying that.
But that's
I
the
do say
environment.
that. I comment on the videos. I'll repost stuff and be like, this is stupid.
I'm saying when we do the show and somebody be like, I like hood niggas.
Oh yeah.
Baby,
I,
y'all
mean,
on y'all show said that?
Yeah.
I don't remember nobody saying it recently.
I can't remember when, but I forgot one girl did say that. She did say that. And you was like, Kay was like, you'll grow out of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I found other ways to
'cause,
say it.
Yeah.
I think it's our environment, because I mean, I feel like I was subject to what was in my environment, you know. But
Yeah,
not
grew up
the
around
hood guy.
And if you're smart,
Right.
so that's the thing. It's one thing to be from the hood and smart.
Exactly.
If he is lining
you-
himself up and you up,
Right.
what do you want from that but to go to jail? Or
And that's
and
what
he's definitely not gonna hold you down.
exactly, and that's what I always told people, like, if you think you're gonna sell drugs or be with me, or you think I'm gonna allow that, even when I was younger, I never liked that, because I only heard either you're gonna go to jail, get killed, or robbed, and I ain't trying to be a part of that. None of that.
I'm straight. Just have another job too, though. If you are, because I know people who have sold weed or something like that.
Yeah.
If you want to sell weed, first of all, make it make sense. Don't sell weed just so you can smoke weed. At that point, just buy yourself a zip and smoke, bro. Like, that's it. But if you're really making money out of this and have a plan, that's fine. But have something else on paper, because you can't stack up a bunch of trap money and then buy a house. You don't have no payment history, no work history, no credit score. You're not buying nothing with this money. So
And
you need to
then-
have a job.
And majority of the stories you've seen, Scarface and American Gangster, what happened? They got, when they did get the millions and the billions, they went down.
It made a bad purchase. And
Right, like
they
you
know.
still get nowhere in
Yeah.
that lifestyle. So that's why I used to watch Scarface and dope movies and stuff like that. But for as just like want that in my environment, no.
I'm so good.
And even my ex, like when we first got together, I think he was doing something like that. I was like, no, you gonna do that? You can't be with me.
I mean, you could be my boyfriend over there. You can't stay in my house or nothing.
Because I have children, and maybe, but this goes with saying even myself, calling myself getting an ounce when I was younger to sell. But that's because I saw that was in my environment. But no, that ain't for me.
One girl told me I should sell dope. And I was like, I said, didn't your stepbrother just die from selling weed? And then she grabbed my hand and just started looking sad. Like, she didn't have no response to that. So,
Wow. I'm glad you didn't have you ever found yourself caught up in that lifestyle though?
yeah, I tried it before. Like, my homeboy in prison, he used to, like, sell crack and stuff. I was like, all right, I'm going to try this shit.
Right, because it's the environment.
But,
Quick, easy money.
I ain't do it long.
Right, me neither. I think I got that ounce. It was a drop. I got off of it, and then I think I ended up getting another one. I was like, come get this. And the guy sold it for me, and I got my money. I was like, this ain't for me.
Man, I'll be a lit hustler. It's hard. Like, if you know how to do it well, it's like, I have to ask my family members, because my family members was lit with that stuff. And I'll be like, you miss it? They be like, every day.
Because it's quick, easy money.
What?
It's definitely, you know.
Especially that hard time hit. You like, I might gotta go give me something real quick. For real. But I be chilling. I ain't doing nothing.
Right. Me neither.
I don't really stick with it though, cause like I used to work. I always used to work, but he used to be like
good.
outside all the time, so he could just get it off like easily.
Right.
And then it's be like after work I have to, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck this shit. Like,
it's not for me.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's good. So, we're gonna start wrapping it up, you all. So, what is something that you would like to tell the audience, you know, to stay focused and positive and, you know, just live out their life purpose like you all are doing with building your podcast and other things that you have going with your media and things like that. So what would you say to the audience?
Consistency is key. Good, bad, and different. When you feel like trash, when you feel good, whatever, get it done. Whatever it takes to get your stuff done, get it done. Claim greatness over yourself and know what you want. Don't just go into anything blind. Take time with yourself. Find out what you want. Figure out how to get there and stick to the plan. Even when you get off course, find your way back to the plan and get to the finish line.
I love that.
Okay, I would say like be yourself. You know, when I first started doing my show, people were saying like, "Oh, you should freestyle. Why you got paper?" And then like everybody I see now is doing what I was doing. So it's just like, do what you do. And it was just like, before everybody be telling me how to do it, I said, everybody be saying like, this the best interview they done had. So why would I change it up to what you saying? That don't even make no sense.
Right.
And just be consistent, and can't nobody tell you how to be you. So just be yourself.
Yes, I love that about the freestyle because I play around with both. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I need some questions, because when you're doing the interviews, you can get freezes like, okay, what next or what's next? So that's why I told y'all, like, I like how y'all had the questions together. And then I do like a freestyle, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I need some kind of points here. When I do freeze, I can look at something to bring me back around.
I like preparation.
Right.
I want to be prepared. When I'm prepared for an interview, it's going to be one of the best experiences. But if I'm freaking it, it's like, you could have did better, kid.
Yeah. So how y'all think I did?
You
did good.
I think the best interview is when you mixed it too. You get what I'm saying? Because if you just gonna do like everything on the paper, it's just gonna seem
too
like
rehearsed.
Too I guess
it's too structured. Like right. You just gotta kind of mix it up.
Yeah, that's what I like too, like a mixture, like freestyle and then some off the head, or doing the conversation, finding something to relate, go back over and stuff like that, go from that point. So y'all gotta shout out your stuff, what you got going on, your social media handles and things like that.
Like I said, what's going on, family? It's your girl, Just K for real. So follow me at JUSTKAYFR shortly, because I'm going to delete all the Instagram stuff. So make sure you subscribe to theslipshop.com, slip without the I, because I'm never slipping, THESLP shop.com. And everything you need, hit me up. I got your business cards, your shirts, your promotion. You want advertisement on the radio, like, holla at me. You want me to host your event, holla at me, because I'm that girl, that part.
Okay.
Okay, well, I ain't about to all this, but basically my YouTube and my Instagram, BANGEMBUGG, and follow, subscribe, like, comment, and fuck with me, man.
Literally, it's no pressure. That part.
Yes. So I definitely thank y'all for coming on and just gracing the pink link with your presence. I know y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all go follow them, their handles. Make sure you liking, comment, sharing, and subscribing to the Pink Link Podcast. And as always, I like to tell you that you are great, and just as they are doing, The life that you desire, you create, so get to creating today.
Nice.
Okay, don't say nothing about my quote.
I know
No,
you're
it's like,
you cheated.
you cheated. Because they asked me the same question on literally It's No Pressure. Like, what's the quote you would tell the audience? I'm like, the same quote I always tell them in Glee.
I like it.